questions for DeAndre and Alonzo.
Alonzo had a slow start in the first half, but you really got to go in the second half. Just kind of what was that spark that made you get going?
I just missed open shots that should have went in. If you look at my percentages on the year and what I've been able to do, how I play as a player, I probably should have made. There's probably at least 4 or 5 that should have went down. It just didn't go down. It happens. But confident dude. I put a lot of work in. Coming back at night, doing all kinds of extra time. So, I was confident it would start falling eventually.
Was it one of those things where you knew what you were doing wrong on each shot?
Yeah, just a couple tough misses. Left a couple short. This one off. They felt good. It's just something that just didn't go down. It happens. But it'll happen over the course of a season. But your routine and stuff will help you carry through and lets you play to your standards.
You guys look like you had a lot more emotion tonight than normal, obviously because of the rivalry, or what was behind that? Was it because they were number 3 in the country?
And then big game, first game of conference. We're excited, Got a lot of young guys that never played in a rivalry game before, so their juices are flowing. Really excited, for us guys that have been through it for a little more calm, a little more understanding of what's to come. But that's normal for young players. I thought they handled it really well and played really well tonight.
DeAndre, what was it like playing in that environment tonight? No students, but Mikhail still a sellout crowd. It was pretty loud.
It was nice. It was nice. I liked it.
Would you say that was probably the most intense crowd you've seen?
Yeah, it was pretty intense. I couldn't hear myself for a few possessions. But I liked it. Mikhail did a good job tonight.
Can you talk about your night? Obviously, big scoring night, big rebounding night. They needed everyone from you. Just how you felt.
I mean, they're not really. I won't say they're undersized big men. So I took advantage of it tonight on both ends of the floor, defense and offense.
Did you feel going in? Let's talk about guard you. They're aggressive guards. All the success they've had. Did you feel personally like you had an advantage over him that you had to take care of? As far as showing off what you could do over what they do.
I don't. Huh?
Just saying you have a matchup advantage with your size.
A mismatch?
We had a size advantage over them.
We had a big size advantage. Yeah, especially down low.
So you tried to take
did you
advantage
feel
of
like
it.
you
Yeah,
had to, you had to take advantage of knowing you would in the team?
I guess.
So how did this Arizona State team compare to the ones you played the first 2 years?
Different team, different dynamic. Obviously they came in really hot, playing really well with a lot of confidence as well. And anytime you give somebody else confidence, it allows them to do some things better, and they feel really good playing against somebody. So, tip our hat to them. They played really well, talentless tonight, all the way down to the wire. And they're a good team, and they'll continue to win through conference. So,
Sean this week to the press conference talked about them being the favorite of the league going into this game. Did you hear that, or did you? And what do you make of it? His way to motivate you guys.
I ain't heard nothing about that, but we just knew it was first game of conference, home court, trying to protect home court. Whether we were playing Arizona State, we were playing, Colorado or Utah, it doesn't really matter to us. We're trying to win every single game we go out and play. We expect to win every single game we go out and play, and we'll leave it as that.
What kind of adjustments did you guys make in the second half? ASU was at one point, I think, 0 for 9 from 3. What was the key to that perimeter defense improving on that side of the ball?
Just a lot of talking. They do have a lot of movement, a lot of motion, a lot of dribble drive action. So, got to continuously talk with each other, and got to really guard the ball, keep the ball in front of you, not get beat. Don't collapse on drives and give up shots to open shooters. So. It was really just about being really good and on perimeter defense and talking.
DeAndre, on that technical foul, what did the ref kind of explain to you and how you got it?
I think I got it on off-ball shove. I don't know. I just was getting grabbed and I did this, try to move. I guess it looked wrong, but it was an intense game, so I don't know.
Like you said, it's true, obviously, with the 17 more league games, but with all the talk about them being undefeated and number 3, at some level, does it give a little extra, though, going into a game like this?
Not for me, not for our basketball team. We expect to win. We know we're a good basketball team, so regardless of who we were playing, we expect to go out there and compete at a high level and win. We knew it was going to be a tough game. We didn't expect to go out there and walk over them. We knew they were going to come in there and challenge us and play really hard. So glad that we played really well and were able to take care of our home court tonight.
Alonzo, you obviously see DeAndre every day. How difficult do you imagine it is trying to prepare for him? If you can
I don't think you really can, because there's nobody in the world. He's like nobody on any practice team that has somebody his size. So you can't really like prepare for it when it comes in a game. It's a totally different thing. So you know, it's gonna be tough for every team. You know, that's.
This might be a weird question, but you're so understated. The game tonight, you played really well, and you kind of just, you know, another game. Do you feel that way, or is it kind of just you don't get excited?
I mean, Coach Miller broke it down to us that, you know, we should be playing like this every game. So, you know, everything we did early in the season just scratched that out, you know. Just, I don't know, we're just on the road right now just to get better and do what we got to do, get wins. Do what you gotta do.
Anything else?
Well, DeAndre, just to follow up, do you feel like in general at this point in the season, you know, you gained something in your game as far as because you've had some of the attention you've had to deal with, etc.
I mean, I got stronger. That's about it. I think I got stronger, and my confidence is better. That's it.
Thank you.